50-50.
Hey, everybody!
What's up, everybody?
Now that we've done debating that, we're here to talk about a movie.
Something you'll never know about. Ha ha! Secrets.
Am I? And please forgive me, because I am peeling terribly.
Yeah, you are. You look like... I was going to make a Red Lobster joke, but not even Red Lobster peels them that much. I don't think Red Lobster cooks them that much either, but... Anyway, we just got out of seeing Atomic Blonde.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah, holy shit, this was supposed to have happened a couple of days ago, but things happened, so we didn't. So, yeah, goddamn. Okay, first of all, let's get some complaints out of the way. First of all, this movie, its trailer mismarkets it. It's not like 100% action-packed. It's not a female John Wick. It's not that at all. Sort of.
The trailer pretty much tells you that it's going to be non-stop action. There's a lot of in between in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of downtime that's spent in allowing you and the characters to complain.
For me, I enjoyed the movie. It was completely mismarketed. You're correct.
Yeah, no. The downtime that they have in this is perfectly used so that you and the characters catch up with what's going on. And you figure things out as you go.
We're saying other people will complain.
Other people are going to complain about this. The ending also, again, not spoilers here, the ending might throw a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it at that. Some things happen at the end. People get shuffled around a bit. And it gets mildly confusing for just a split second, but it all gets worked out in the end. But some people are going to complain that they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
My other biggest gripe is the trailer does spoil stuff, and it could have totally told you that the French girl didn't. It could have not told you that she died.
Yeah. No, it's not like Terminator 2 levels of spoiling the movie, but there's enough in it that spoils key scenes.
Yeah, because I feel like had I not known that, because I thought she was just going to be there and die really quick, and she was throughout pretty much the whole movie.
Yeah, she's there in a lot of it.
When the scene came, I'm like, well, this is kind of shitty. We're almost at the end of the movie, and I've known she's dead since the first time I saw her.
Right. That's a really big iffy thing. But again, that's more with the trailer, not with the actual movie. The actual movie, I have nothing to complain about. This movie is awesome. That being said, it is a great spy thriller movie. Think along the lines of like a more hardcore version of The Bourne Identity. And it'll deliver you a freaking awesome movie. It also has one of the best soundtracks I've heard this year. This has been a great year for movie soundtracks.
Yeah, it is.
Love it or hate it, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 had a really great soundtrack. Baby Driver had a really great soundtrack.
Baby Driver had a huge... That was 30
Great soundtrack!
It was a 30-song soundtrack.
Yeah, and it's awesome!
I know. I'm not saying that it's not.
But yeah, this movie works superbly. The director, who previously directed John Wick, very much knows how to use stuntmen.
Yeah, he's big in the stunt industry.
And it's understandable because I'm pretty sure all of their stuff was practical stunts and practical effects for the most part in this.
I finally, I never thought I'd say this about a movie. Everybody is, all about the stairwell scene. The hype was real.
I don't know about how real it was. It is a well-executed scene and a hell of a fight. But we'll get into that when we go into spoiler territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I can't think of anything that I would nitpick about in this movie. The camera work is perfectly steady. It films fight scenes without getting that close-up. Yeah, super cut, and it's like, I can see everything that's happening, I understand where people are in comparison to one another.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn, this is great. I remember when action movies were like this.
Hey, like you said, it's the best movies the 80s never made.
It is the greatest movie the 80s never made. This movie is perfectly sleazy. It's raunchy, and it loves itself for that. There are long sequences of people just puffing away on fucking cigarettes like it's just an everyday event. They even went so far as to get actual cigarettes that'll burn down if you're not smoking them. A lot of them nowadays are like the fire-safe cigarettes where they'll go out if you're not inhaling.
Yeah.
And there are portions where people will just be sitting there and you can just see it all burning down. It's like, God, I haven't seen shit like this in forever. But it kind of reminded me why I thought smoking was cool back when I was a kid. Because I was sitting there, I'm like, I'm not going to lie, Charlize Theron there is really cool in this cigarette scene.
Marlboro got their money's worth.
Did they ever? I'm pretty sure they increased everyone's lung cancer capacity by about 400% with this movie. Fucking A.
McAvoy and Theron for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they're sitting there just puff all day long.
So, the French chick, she was smoking pot. She wasn't smoking cigarettes.
I don't think so. The French are kind of big into hand-rolled cigarettes, so I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So
we'll go with that.
That's what I think it was, because I highly doubt that a secret agent would roll themselves a doobie.
Never know, man.
Especially while on hostile ground, so you never know.
Never know, man.
Alright, so just quick overview for a bare bones run through, because we don't want to get into any spoilers really, because it'll completely spoil the movie.
Yeah, well.
This movie's set in 1989 during like the lead up to the fall of the Berlin Wall, like the last 3 days of it or so. And you're on board with Charlize Theron's character Lorraine. Lorraine.
They pronounce it both. Lorraine,
yeah, it depends
Lorraine.
on who you're talking to. The American and the British and the French and the Russians and the Germans, they all pronounce it differently. They all go in to try and get hold of this list of agents that's being smuggled out of the country that would compromise people from like the CIA,
but
MI6.
You did miss to tell them it's actually her telling us this.
Yes,
in an interview.
that was actually something I wasn't expecting. The entire thing is told via a flashback, as narrated by Theron. And from there, you go on and you have your adventures and your whatnots, and it breaks up every now and again to see them interviewing her.
They gave you a hint of that in the trailer, but that's really how the whole movie is.
That's your overarching narrative press, I think, is the correct way to say that. I'm probably not, and somebody's going to yell at me in the comments section.
It does break up to tell us where. She's not telling them something.
They
show us anyway.
Yeah, when she meets up with the French agent, and they make out and go back to her place for coffee.
Yeah, we'll call it coffee.
That's how it is. That was in GTA, buddy. Hot coffee. They go back to her place for some hot coffee, and then she tells her something, and they ask her, "Is like, so did you asked the French? Did she tell you anything?" She told me nothing. And it was basically that translated out as being, she told me something I already suspected or knew, so she told me nothing.
And then we bowed.
Yeah, and then they boned. If you ever wanted to see Charlize Theron naked and horribly bruised and scarred, congratulations, you've got yourselves a movie.
Yeah, you do. First 10 minutes.
It's not sexual though. I mean, it's decidedly not sexy. I never thought I'd say the word Charlize Theron naked in a bathtub not sexy, but this is decidedly presented as very much not sexy at all. You see a little bit of it in the trailer when she comes out of the ice bath and she is like bruised, scarred, and
yeah.
I guarantee you it looks 10 times worse in the actual movie.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, you go there, you figure out what's going on.
We're
trying not to spoil anything.
Jack Daniels and that brand of vodka really got their product placement in.
Yes, they did.
Jameson got like 10 seconds, but man, Jack Daniels, Marlboro cigarettes, whatever that vodka company was, Jesus Christ,
they are on screen almost as much as the characters are.
Yeah. Like, it's almost like McAvoy's like, okay, I need to puff this cigarette 3 times, and then I'm gonna say my life.
It's not even puffing, they take good long drags off the cigarettes, inhale the smoke back into them, and then talk, and then exhale. And it's like, I remember when people smoked like this in movies. I kind of miss that.
Well, nowadays it'd be vaping. Because vaping's cool, man.
I'm trying to quit cigarettes. They got me on this vapor. I'm trying to smoke it. Every time I see that shit in movies, it's like, oh, I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm just like, just fucking let them smoke, alright? People know smoking's bad for you. Just have the character smoke a cigarette if you want him to smoke. Nobody cares. Nobody actually cares. Smoke, drink, fuck it. I mean, you're an R-rated movie. This movie uses its R rating.
Yeah.
Oh my god, does it use its R rating?
You get some lesbian love.
You get some girl-on-girl action. You get plenty of violence.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, no, the action sequences in this movie are brutal. The best description I have to compare it to, you remember the fight between Furiosa and Max in Fury Road?
Yeah.
How it looked really gritty and not fluid.
Yeah.
And it looked like an actual fight.
Yeah.
That's how every fight in this movie feels and looks. It's not graceful. It's not well choreographed. It's people punching the fucking shit out of each other. And when one of them just cracks his fist across Theron's face, I'm just like, fuck, that hurts.
Yeah,
then when she busts him in the knee and then jabs him upside the head, I'm like, god damn it! This is really good action.
And also, like, the bruises get left there, like, every scene.
That's the really big thing I like about it. When somebody bleeds, the continuity in this movie is great.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, next scene, a day later, I'm fully healed. Nah, I still got this cut on my eye.
Yeah, and those bruises and shit accumulate, and it's like, god damn. Fucking brutal. No, I knew we were in for a really good ride during, like, the first big action scene when she first arrives in Berlin. And they flip the car. Yeah. And you can very much see it's like, they actually flipped a car here. They didn't do any CG trickery. It's not any forced perspective work. It's not on a soundstage. They had a bit of road. They used a pneumatic jack and just flipped it and
I don't think there was a
a
lot of CG in this
If
movie.
they did, they kind of did the hardcore Henry route where they did CG blood, but even then they did it very sparingly because they used mostly fist action to do the punches and stuff, so they could maintain actual decals and stuff. So, like, when gunplay is actually introduced, you'll see it spray against a wall or something. I think that might have been CG. It's kind of hard to tell. Again, because they're doing so much practical, you don't notice it as much. Which is a really big problem I have with most action and thriller movies like this. They'll have so much going on in the camera that your eye just keeps picking it out. It's like, okay, that's CG, that's CG. That blood is really CG because I'm noticing all the other shit.
Or you mean the movies without blood altogether? It's like, this is a war where no one bleeds.
Well, to be fair, Dunkirk was PG-13 and didn't have any blood.
A little bit.
A little bit, but nothing like a Saving Private Ryan like I thought it was going to be. Like, you go in, you see somebody get shot in the head, and like his top of his cranium just goes boom against the wall, and he's covered in somebody's brains. And it's like,
No,
but
we don't get that.
You don't get that. You don't get that here either. But
we got brain.
You get some headshots, but you don't ever, again, that's where I think the CG would use.
Yeah.
But even then, they use it sparingly, and they don't linger on it for long, so you don't get a good look at. That's the big reason I think they probably went with CG blood for this. Is
No,
because they don't
because it's
hold
like
on
he's
it.
dead. Next one.
Exactly. They do the John Wick deal where it's like he's down, he's dead, move. He's down, he's dead, move. And you get just enough of a glimpse of it to let you know it's there, it's there, it's there, and then it just picks up in continuity.
Pretty much.
So,
Charlize Theron killed it. Dude.
oh god, yeah. No, I was before I went to go see this, I was like, I don't know. I don't think a Furiosa movie really needs to be told. I like me some Charlize Theron, but I just don't think so. After seeing this, I am 100% on board for a Furiosa movie. If I get more movies of Charlize Theron kicking people's asses all up and down the roads, please.
Mako, like, I guess kind of my one complaint, like, and it's not even really a complaint, it's just McAvoy's character was very over the top.
Yeah.
And it kind of like
it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt the
your
performance. It kind of hurt the surprise in this movie because I thought I had it figured out. They kind of take it in a different direction, which I really enjoyed. But that's all for the ending. But I don't know. That's one of the reasons I think people are going to have a problem with the ending the way it is because it very much sets it up to be a very easy, isn't he, character in this.
Yeah.
And then when you finally figure out what's going on, it's like, okay, so I have to take the entirety of the movie into consideration, but this all makes sense. But a lot of people aren't going to do that. They're going to look at it and go, well, they just threw that in there at the last minute. This is going to suck. And so I think that's why people might complain about this movie. I hope they don't. I genuinely do.
This movie was awesome.
This was.
All the hype it's had, it's lived up to.
It's been really good. I've enjoyed a lot. Without getting into spoilers, that's about all we can do is just say 100% go see this movie.
Yes.
Unlike Dunkirk, though, this is a movie I am 100% going to buy when it comes out on DVD.
Yes.
Dunkirk is a good movie to go see in theaters because it's a spectacle. This is a good movie to go see in theaters because it's a good movie.
Yes.
And honestly, I think that's where this is the difference between Valerian and this. One of these looks really, really good. The other is really, really good.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where the big distinction comes in. I'm really sorry that it's not making more money than it is, because this is
fuck you, Girls Trip.
Oh god. You're not that funny. I don't care.
And Emoji Movie. So.
Yeah, the Emoji Movie can go eat a dick.
No, for real, people have come out and just straight said it's god-awful.
Uh,
There's our review for that. We haven't even seen it, but we already know it's god-awful.
Oh, yeah. We might go see it later, though.
Yeah, we had a fan request, actually.
Yeah, we're probably going to, because it's a fan request, so look for that in the near future.
Yeah. Can we see it, The Dark Tower, at the same time?
Oh my god. You might as well. They're in the same reality. They're in the Stephen King universe!
Wait, in the Emoji Movies in the Stephen King universe?
Yeah, sure, why not? It horrifies people enough.
No, I wasn't saying, can we go see it, The Dark... I was like, when I said it, I meant the Emoji
Oh, the Emoji Movie in the Dark Tower. I thought you meant it. You see this, Stephen King? This is the problem with naming your books like this! Fuck off!
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't think The Dark Tower will be in theaters when it comes out. Maybe it will.
We're gonna have Pennywise in his frilly clown suit go run up to him and go, "Ah!"
Dude, I just know if we did another trailer reaction for that, we would get dicked on, but I don't give a fuck, because that's just, fuck that movie. Fuck it. That's all I have to say.
Anyway, we're not talking about it. We're talking about Atomic Blonde.
Go see it!
That's the final word for Atomic Blonde without spoilers. So that is our completely non-spoiler segment. Go see this movie. It is worth it in every sense of the word.
Alright.
We'll see you back here next time, everybody.
Later, guys.
Laters.